about it, there will be a lot of spirits that come to listen. And so you have to also remember all of them, because Tulsidas got darshan of Hanuman from a preta, which is a spirit, a thirsty spirit. So there are several spirits who are thirsty, and when he used to go to the forest for his prayers and come back, he would have a little extra water with him, which he used to pour on a tree in Varanasi, and a preta used to live there. So the preta said that he's been quenching my thirst for so long now, so I'm going to give him a boon. So, shall I give you a boon? And then Tulsidas said, yeah, I want to see Ram. And he's like, utna bhi level nahi hai mera, but I can show you Hanuman, because whenever you read, Hanuman comes there. He's the first to arrive and the last to leave. So you notice who comes first and who leaves last. And you go and follow him. And then you corner him. And you say, I know who you are. And then beg him to reveal himself. Don't let him go. That's what the Preta advises Tulsidas. So there are a lot. So please don't read Hanuman Chalisa if you don't know how to dream up Hanuman. Because the Chalisa is a dream, a description of a dream. Tulsidas used to see Hanuman in his dreams. He used to see Hanuman in reality as well. So we have Swapna Avastha, which is a dream state. Most people have not developed this dream state, and then they start reading texts and Puranas and that and this. Like whatever story you're reading, description you're reading, dhyana you're reading, you have to visualize the deity as described in the dhyanam. There are stotras, stutis, which the gods are singing in praise of Devi and other gods. So sometimes they're doing Vishnu stuti, sometimes they're doing Brahma stuti. And all of these, it is their dream. They're dreaming it up. How do you know the difference between real world and a dream world, People keep asking me, like, what's the difference between a real world and a dream world? And this is opalite. Okay? When I look through this, you can know what a dream world is like. Okay, look through it. And tell us what you see. You're looking at our camera crew, you're looking at the mighty Kaveri in front of us.
Wow.
Now like a dream.
Yeah.
Suddenly you'll notice so many more things,
Yeah.
right, in a dream. So a dream is made up of light. When the light changes, it becomes a dream. Now the light is changing and these guys are not looking real anymore. Both our cameramen are not looking real. Nobody's looking real here. Okay? So it's the light. It's the way the light bends that is the
Warping
difference.
is happening.
There's a world of light, and it is light beyond our visible frequencies that we have around us. It's called Bhuvarloka. And all the spirits and all the gods and so many of the gods have presence both in the light world and the sound world. The Devas have presence in the sound world, which is called Swar. Swarloka. Swarga. That is where Devas live. It's a world, it is sound. Sound is Swar. Swar is a note in music. But Swar is also vibration. And a sound vibration is Swar. So when you look at Devas, you cannot, when you perceive Devas, it cannot be without sound. Okay? So Sri Ram is a Dev as well. And you can perceive him as light, you can perceive him as sound, and you can perceive him as anything. And the same with Hanuman. He comes in the waking world as well, because Hanuman is immortal. He hasn't left this planet. When it was Sri Ram's time to go, when the Yuga ended, he told Hanuman, you stay because people will need you in Kali Yuga. So then that's why Hanuman stayed. He said, Ram told me to stay. So otherwise he had no meaning living here. But Ram's given him a job. It's like, you wait till I come back. I'll come back as Kalki. Till then you wait. Don't go anywhere. So Hanuman is waiting. And there's a village in Sri Lanka which claims that Hanuman visits them every 41 years. Next is 2055. Let's go. We'll go and wait there for Hanuman.
Yeah.
Okay. And Hanuman would use a tree as a gada. He was so strong with gada training. The gada was given to him by Kuber. as a gift, he did not need the Gada.
Mm.
He would use a tree itself.
Mm.
But the Gada became the symbol of that ability to swing something which is heavy at the end, like a tree. And that's what it is. Then after that, after Tulsidas came, I guess, they started representing Hanuman with Gada. Gada became a symbol of Lord Vishnu. Because Lord Vishnu also has a Gada. But his Gada is made from the sun. Yeah. But Hanuman's Gada, I don't know how it was made. No idea.
You had told last time it was Vajra Gada.
Vajra, right? Yeah. So all the Vajra, which is what is the power of the wind. The striking power of the wind is the Vajra, the lightning. So the wind rubs over water and then Vajra gets created. That's what it is. That's what happens in the sky. The wind rubs over water here and it takes up water as electricity and it becomes clouds. Clouds don't make you wet. You've been in my house in Himachal, right? You walk through clouds every day. You don't get wet.
Yeah.
But you get energized. Our body is like that. Our body is charged with Vajra in every place. Right? Across the cell there's a potential of Vajra. So we're all contained in this Vajra. So all this Vajra put together, beamed out into a bulb. That's the Gada. So it's a very charged weapon. And that's why I keep it in wood, because I like it. Wood makes it charge a lot. I've got a metal one as well. It's not that great for me. It's okay, but it's not like wood one. Wood one is a challenge because it's got its own fibers inside. It's got its own capacity to hold energy. When it was a tree, it used to do that. So it's moving. It has the ability to move Vajra through it, So that's why this Gada. Anyway. So I got sidetracked. What is he saying about Tulsidas?
About the Sapna. Who should not do this?
Who should not do this? It's those who cannot dream. Look, Maya comes in two forms, Vidya and Avidya. When Maya comes as Vidya, she comes as a dream. When she comes as Avidya also, she comes as a dream. But everything has to be in a dream. We have to dream it. When we dream it a lot, it becomes reality. I dreamt a lot that I will meet Hanuman one day, and I met him. You have to dream it. Kunal, go to Bangalore. And then you're like, why? What's the first question you're like?
Yeah, for what reason?
For what reason? Read Hanuman Chalisa. For what reason? You have to be very clear that this is a spiritual activity you're doing to connect to Hanuman and get three things. Purpose, knowledge, and action power. Ichha, Kriya, Jnana, Shakti. That is Vidya. Maya has come to you as Vidya if she gives you these three. If she comes as Avidya, she'll give you Aviccha, Akriya, and Ajnana. There are three stages in the Hanuman Chalisa, and I call them Avahana, Aradhana, and Seva. These are the three stages. Okay, so in the beginning you'll see there's an Avahan of Hanuman. That means in the dream state we are building Hanuman. By everything we are saying about him, each line builds the figure of Hanuman in your dream. Okay? So as we listen to the lines today, we will build the dream of Hanuman. Okay? So we'll call this Hanuman dreaming chapter. The first 40 are Hanuman dreaming. Maybe a little more verses. Okay? But these are the three stages. So what is Aradhana? Aradhana is you talking to Hanuman yourself. You can ask him so many things. And Tulsidas has given you lot of Shaktis, lot of siddhis that you can get by just reading Hanuman Chalisa. It's there in the Chalisa only, but people just read it because Avidya Mandir education, no? So karke they just read it. I read Hanuman Chalisa 40 times today, but I'm still getting divorced. Okay. That's what happens. Okay? Or I still got diabetes, or I still have something else going on. I still don't have money in the bank, Guruji. I will do your course in 2025. So that also will happen. But I read Hanuman Chalisa every day. Look at this darshan. So the 5 animals associated with Hanuman are the Garud, the Varaha. You know what Garud is? Eagle.
Eagle, yes.
Ah.
Varaha is the
Do they
wild
know in
boar.
Thames what is Varaha? It's a wild boar. Okay. And then there is horse. And then there is lion. And then there is langur, monkey. So these are the 5 animals that will keep coming when you start talking about Hanuman. It will happen. Of course, there are no horses here, but the easiest thing to manifest is a eagle. And today it's like we're sitting in an eagle's nest.
Yeah.
There's an eagle's nest right behind us.
Yeah.
You can hear it.
Yeah.
So it's not by accident that we came here. Come, let's read.
Great. So let's begin with the Doha.
Huh.
Shri Guru Charana Saroja Raja Nija Mana Mukuru Sudhari.
So this is about self-image. Okay. Before you embark on a journey of the puja, aradhana and seva, you should know what is puja, aradhana and seva. In puja, you are... sorry, I'm so sorry. What am I saying? Puja, aradhana, not avahana and seva. Okay. In puja, we do the avahana, which means puja is all done to welcome the deity. You call the deity, you do avahana, you offer arghya, you offer this, you offer that, you offer that. But everything you do for the deity is called seva. Like fanning the deity with a peacock feather fan, or doing abhishek, or washing the deity's feet. All that is called seva. Okay? And sometimes things get so bad for me because I am surrounded by students who have such a bad life situation. So I go and beg Devi for mercy, and I do her seva with peacock feather fan. And I just stand there and I keep doing the seva. Then I feel like waves and waves and waves of something coming towards me. That's seva. But when you do seva, you get back, like God gives you back much more than you give. But aradhana is you establishing the context of why you came here. It's a dialogue, right? So many people come and tell me, you're a student of Mahathir Babaji, how can I meet Mahathir Babaji? I'm like, the why is very important. Let's say Mahathir Babaji is right here. What are you going to ask him? So now your self-image is who is undergoing this journey. For what you know. For aradhana. In aradhana, you put forward your request. You put your context forward. Why? The why you explain to the God why. That's aradhana. Okay? You also adore the God. And you explain like you're the only one who can help me. When you do aradhana like that, things just change, miracles just happen. Okay. Then finally there's the seva which we have to do of the God for having listened to us, for having appeared to us in the dream state, having talked to us. Then we offer some kind of seva at the end. It can be anything. It can be something which pleases the God also. Like I will feed so many hungry people in your name. God says okay. As a seva, accepts it as a seva. You know, a lot of celebrities do this a lot. They do a lot of seva. And that's how they get stability in their position. Those who are atheistic just die. So we're talking about Mukru, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So Mukru means river. Mukru means mirror.
Mirror,
Because I can see the river here. Anyway, the river is also a mirror.
like a
Yeah?
mirror.
It's mirroring the sky.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Yeah.
So you need to know who you are. But it's only at the feet of the Guru, the one drop of dust from the feet of the Guru is enough to clean my mirror, is what he's saying. Like I cleaned my mirror with the dust of the Guru's feet. So who's this Guru? Lord Shiva takes the form of Guru. Always. So he's the one who comes as Dakshinamurti, and he's the Guru of Gurus, Adi Guru. Okay? So this is a prayer to Lord Shiva. He says, from the dust of the feet of Lord Shiva, my inner mirror, Nijman Mukuru, my inner self-image got cleaned.
Yeah.
Then?
Baranau Raghubara Vimala Jasu Jo Dayaku Falachari.
Okay. So I'm going to tell you about the pure glory of Sri Ram. And Jo Dayak, so he gives 4 fruits. What are these 4 fruits? Dharma, Arth, Kam and Moksha. These are the 4 fruits that we can expect from God. So just listening to this story, this narrative of Sri Ram, this pure narrative, he says. Okay, why pure? Because it's written from the heart. It's written without worrying about any kind of meter or Sanskrit or anything, because when Tulsidas used to write in Sanskrit, it was great, but he had been told in a dream, I think, by some god, I don't know who.
Shiva.
By Shiva himself, Kal Bhairav, or was it Kashi Vishwanath?
Kashi Vishwanath.
Yeah. So Kashi Vishwanath told him, or Kal Bhairav told him, I'm not sure. One of the deities in Varanasi told him that you should write in the local language. So he wrote in Braj and Avdi, which was the language people understood then, because Sanskrit was too much. Okay? So, yeah, that's what it is. So, these 4 Purusharthas will come to you if you listen to the Hanuman Chalisa. Or if you watch all 4 episodes of us, you will get the Purushartha. What are they? Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. You will know right from wrong. That's when you become dharmic. Okay? You will not end things at disagreement. You will come to agreement with everybody in your life by following the dharma, because you know what is right and what is wrong. You don't need this. You will not be in doubt about whether you have. Those who are in doubt, it's called dharam sankat. If you have if you don't know what is right and what is wrong, it's called dharam sankat. Okay. So Hanuman is also sankat mochan. He will remove your sankat, dharam sankat, and he will put you back on what is your dharma. It will become clear for you. Okay, a lot of people can have dharam sankat. Many men have dharam sankat sandwiched between their mothers and their wives. Dharam sankat. Do I support the wife or do I support the mother? Both are important to me. Like this. All this dharam sankat will be gone, and you'll choose one side with clarity, saying this is dharma. So nowadays, or any of these things, people sit in dharam sankat and then they lose all their energy. So dharma is the ending of dharam sankat and the clarity of what to do next. If you have the answer to what next without flinching, then you are following a dharma. You have to be clear about it. There should be no, is it right? Is it wrong? Yeah. Even killing is okay. In the interest of protecting dharma, Ram killed Ravan. Okay. Hanuman killed hundreds of people because dharma. Okay. They don't have doubt. The dharmic people don't have doubt whether they are right or wrong. And this is coming from a divine place. The human, the ordinary human who hasn't developed their consciousness will have doubt. But spiritual people are never in doubt whether something is right or something is wrong. They know what's right and they know what's wrong. They don't need to be told this. But the more you study and the more you become exposed to opposite points of view and this and that, that's the time that you should not be in doubt. But people are too intellectually lazy. They haven't gone and clarified. Am I right or is that right? What I heard. Was my old opinion right or is my new opinion right? It's something you have to constantly ask yourself, right? And you have to quickly be in a hurry to make that decision, to get that answer. I mean, even if the answer is it can't be known, that's fine. Then making a decision is your dharma. If it can't be known what is right and wrong, then you have to decide one path of action. If it was wrong, you'll find out, you come back and you take the other one. The 2 paths in the wood, you think both of them lead to your house. You're lost. How to know which one to take? Take one. Just take one. You pray and take one. Then if you have aradhana, you do a puja, you do aradhana and you do seva and you say, please guide me, Hanuman. And Hanuman will guide you. That is dharma. Divine guidance on what is right and wrong, even when the lines are fuzzy. That is dharma. What is arth? Arth is wealth. Do you know how many people cry about not having enough money? You just need to listen to this. And your ideas of wealth will change. Just in Hanuman Chalisa. So this what he's saying is called Phal Shruti, right? Also. Means it tells you what is the phal you're going to get from. He said all the four. Calm, sexual excitement, not excitement, but sexual desires. Okay, deep ones. Like things that will really satisfy you sexually. That's calm. And most people don't get to even talk about it. More than... but listening to this one, the right atmosphere for that also, the right environment for that to also happen safely will come to you if you listen to Hanuman Chalisa. Okay? That's how it is. Mahamaya should think that you are ready for moksha. It's not you choosing. Hey, Mahamaya, you ATM machine. I'm going to put this code into you and you will give me moksha, okay? Gade. Huh? Spirituality for donkeys it is. Okay. So, if Devi wants to take you out of the world, she better make you a part of herself. And she will. But she won't. If she loves you, she'll keep you outside. How can you enjoy yourself? If you love someone, you want them to be part of you. Then how you'll enjoy them? So if Devi really loves you, she's given you a body. And now on top of that, you got a human body. What if you had got this insect body? You sit on a tree and say, trick, trick. I think it's a bird or whatever. But listening to Hanuman Chalisa also has the potential to give you Jivan Mukti. To become free of the cycle of birth and death. While being alive, not while being dead. While being dead, nothing happens. Read.
Buddhihina tanu janike sumerau pavana kumar.
Please think of yourself as completely stupid, buddhihin, and remember, dream up Hanuman. Instructions. These are instructions. Yes.
Bala buddhi vidya dehu mohi harahu kalesa bikar.
So this is the prayer you have to make to Hanuman. Listen, Hanuman, I have no brains. Only you have to help me. Give me bal buddhi and
Vidya. Vidya.
Vidya. So give me Vidya. Vidya is the nice part of Maya, where things grow, things are happy. Avidya is the other state which you went through school and college. That's called Avidya in Avidya Mandir. Okay. So this is Vidya. You're getting back to Vidya. Bala.
Bala buddhi.
Buddhi. Bal is strength. Bal buddhi goes together. You have to be physically strong to be intelligent. Nobody was changed. The world was not changed by physically weak people ever. It's physically strong people who are able to do anything. Okay? So bal is bal. There is no masculine bal, feminine bal. It's the same for everyone. Same shoulder muscles have to grow if you want to take responsibilities in the world. And small-shouldered person cannot take the responsibility of the world. They will burn out. And it's happened to so many small-shouldered people who shouldered responsibilities. They burn out. They can't take it. Okay? So bal and buddhi and vidya. Great things to ask for. Dehu mohi means give to me. Harahu kales.
Harahu kalesa bikar.
Kles and bikar are like all of these avidyas. It's like a list of avidyas. Okay? Addictions, klesh. And like when we walked here, so many seeds have stuck to my dhoti as we walk through the forest. That is called klesh, hanging on. Okay? Like baggage and addiction and that kind of stuff. Haruhu, kles, bikar. Vikar means distortions, distorted views of life. Haru means to kill. So please kill all my distorted images. This is the prayer I'm making to Hanuman after you dream him up. And this is how you talk to Hanuman. You know, I'm really stupid Hanuman. Like I have no idea. I got avidya training. Please give me buddhi, bal, vidya, and remove kles and bikar. That's it. I remove my addictions and distortions that I have. So this is the doha, right? Yeah, the couplet, the 2 lines before we start.
Jai Hanuman, Jnana Guna Sagar.
Wait. Do you know what a sagar looks like?
It's right in front of us.
This is Krishna Raja Sagar Dam. Okay. Can you show them the sagar? So please show the sagar. Okay. So sagar is really, it's expansive. Gyan and Gun. He's a sagar of Gyan and Gun. What do you think that would look like? Just imagine that Hanuman's brain and body is like an ocean so wide you can't see the other end. Jai Hanuman Gyan Gun Sagar. Okay? Don't think of the tiny Hanuman you have on your car. Not that. This is some immersive dreaming. Like it's something so big you can't imagine. Jai Hanuman Gyan Gun Sagar. Okay? You can't see the other side of Sagar, you can't see the other side of Hanuman. You can just feel him like a presence. So now you're just feeling that Sagar-like presence. Next. Jai Kapis.
Jai Kapis, Tihu Lok Ujagar.
Kapis means king of monkeys. Teen Loko ka Ujagar means he illuminates the real world also. Like waking world, dreaming world, and world of imagination called Sushupti. Okay? So he illuminates all this with light. So now here's a reference to Hanuman as a light being. Just like the yakshas and everything. So giving him an offering of light will help. Light a lamp for Hanuman. When you read Hanuman Chalisa. Jai Hanuman Gyan Gur Sagar, Jai Kapis, Tihu Lok Ujagar. That means I want to see you in a dream. I want to see you for real, like in the waking world. And I want to see you in my imagination also. I want you only.
Ramadut Atulita Baladhama.
Ramdut means he's equivalent to Ram. He could represent Ram. Ram sent him just to show a taste of Ram's power to Ravan and to show the depth of Ram's love for Sita. He sent Hanuman. You could trust Hanuman to go and represent him, to go and do his thing there, and there's no problem, right? So to be a Dut of someone is a great honor, because he trusts you to go to the other side, to the enemy side, and convey things exactly without distorting. That means he's someone who's really understood the philosophy of Ram Raja when he goes there. A country where everyone agreed with each other, that's called Ram Raja. The whole country, people, everyone agreed with each other, that's called Ram Raja. Okay? It's impossible to build in today's times, but we can do it on small scale. Making it big scale is very difficult because it's Kali Yuga already, so we can't do. So that was Hanuman representing Rama and his Rajya when he went there. So that's Ramdut. So you see that. So if he's a Ramdut, then every quality of Ram is inside Hanuman. Inside Hanuman's heart, Ram resides. No? How does Ram reside inside Hanuman's heart? Ram, Sita are there. Lakshman was also there, is it? In his heart, I don't know.
Lakshman also.
So there you go. Hanuman has kept
Sita, Lakshman. At the end they say Ram, Lakshman, Sita Sahit Hruday.
Correct.
You commence it.
Correct. So with the word Dut also you should understand that, Ram is sitting inside Hanuman. Yeah.
Ramadut Atulita Baldhama.
Atulit means cannot be compared. Atulit, you can't weigh him with anything else. Uncomparable. Atulit Baldhama. That means like a powerhouse of, like a powerhouse, Baldhama. Yeah, an incomparable powerhouse. That's what Hanuman is. So you think of him breathing. If Hanuman breathes, all those trees will shake. Just one breath, that whole forest will shake all the way down. Okay?
Wow.
That would be him. And if he puts his hand on his thigh just like this, then there will be waves in this Sagara. So you got to dream up all this. So Hanuman is standing there. Of course he's breathing, and then you're feeling that wind from him breathing. You got to really feel him as a powerhouse. One hair of Hanuman is enough. One hair of Hanuman is enough to kill someone. Because it's so big, it's like a weapon. You can take one hair from Hanuman's hand like this. That's enough. That you have to hold like this. And then you can hit people. You can hold the shorter end and hit people with the other end, and they'll die. So that's how powerful Hanuman is. If Hanuman cuts his nails, he has to be careful where to drop it. Because if he drops it in the wrong place, that place will get destroyed by the sharp end of the nail. That's Hanuman. So you dream of Hanuman like this. When you say, this is a meditation, right? Baldhama is a meditation. You see Hanuman as Baldhama. Okay, then Anjani Putra.
Pavana Sutanama.
So his names are Anjani Putra and Pavan Sut. So Anjani conceived Hanuman with the blessings of the god of wind, because there was a fruit like a mango being sent, being taken. And it was being sent in the sky. I think Garud or somebody was taking it. I'm not sure who. And that was the fruit that gave birth to Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrugna. So that was divided into 4 and was given to the wives of King Dashrath. But one small part of Ram's portion fell to the earth, and as it was falling to the earth, Anjani looked up and the wind god brought it into her mouth. So she also ate it, and then she got pregnant with Hanuman. So that's how he's known as Pavan Sut. Means Pavan Sut means like son of Pavan, son of the wind. So that's how he became son of the wind, because the wind was instrumental in bringing that fruit to Anjani. But his father is Kesari, Anjani's husband. Okay, so there's a lot of confusion. So now you understand. Anjani Putra Pavan Sut, I want you to visualize this, what happened there. How Pavan was the one who pushed it into Anjani's mouth. The fruit which was got from Vasisht's ashram. A piece fell down for her. And she is a big bhakt of Shiva as well, Anjani. She's a very beautiful monkey goddess. That's how she is. And there is Anjanadri Hills where she used to live. So that's like the birthplace of Hanuman, where she got the fruit. That's what they say. Now Anjanadri Hills, the 3-4 people are claiming this is where Anjanadri Hills is. But the real place is Hampi. If you go there, you'll realize why the real place is Hampi. Next one.
Mahabir Bikram Bajrangi. Kumati Nivar Sumati ke Sangi.
Mahabir is one of the warriors. It's also a title of a kind of warriors, like Maharathi. Mahavir is another title.
You had explained it like Viro, like
Viramkavir.
Vironkavir.
Ah,
Yeah.
that is Mahavir.
Okay.
Okay. You know, there's a particular number of people you have to defeat and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
Vikram. Vikram also means courageous.
Mm.
And the one who can think out of the box. Vikram.
Mm.
Outside the kram.
Mm.
So, Bajrangi means body like lightning.
Mm.
You have to dream up all this. About how Hanuman looks like. His body looks like lightning.
Mm.
There's just lightning passing everywhere, you know.
Mm.
And that lightning is Ram Nam.
Mm.
Ram, Ram, Ram.
Mm.
You know, the Tarak mantra is Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Oh.
This mantra will help you get across anything in your life.
Mm.
Because it's Tarak, it helps you to cross.
Mm.
You can cross over anything in your life.
Mm.
But just Ram is lightning. Say Ram inside you, it's lightning. Ram,
Yeah.
Ram.
Feels like that.
Try to see that as
Wind
lightning in
rubbing
Hanuman's
over the
body.
water.
Yeah, something running over the water, right?
Wind rubbing over the water.
That only.
Yeah.
Right? Ram is Narayan. He's water. Hanuman is wind.
Mm.
Pavan Putra.
Mm.
So together they make lightning. Ram.
Mm.
The sound of the lightning is Ram.
Mm.
You listen carefully to the lightning also. Like the thunder which comes after. You'll hear Ram, 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 Ram.
Mm.
If you listen, you'll hear. Okay, so there's a lot of thunder and lightning going on inside Hanuman, producing light and sound of Ram.
Mm.
That is Bajrangi. Kumati Nivar Sumati Ke Sangi. Am I right?
Yes.
Kumati means wrong use of the brain for wrong dreaming, wrong perception, and wrong imagination. Kumati, just using your brain for the wrong things. Nivar means cure it. Cure me, cure my Kumati, the curer of Kumati. And he gives Sumati. So you should visualize this Vajra going even in your body. Even if Hanuman puts his one hand on your one finger or even just like pushes some air towards it enough, your Kumati will get Nivar, will get cured. And when Hanuman is with you, Sumati is also with you. That's why he is Sumati Ke Sangi. Okay? And if Sumati is with you, Hanuman is with you. Sumati Ke Sangi. So that's it. See, Brahmari Devi.
Kanchan Baran Viraj Subesa Kanan Kundal Kunchit Kesa.
So Kanchan Baran, you know what happens, right? When we sit in the sun, what happens to us?
Get tanned.
Look at your color, look at my color. Tanned sounds like something you do to leather.
Yeah.
You get Kanchan Baran.
Yeah.
That's what Kanchan Baran is. You get a copper complexion.
Yeah.
So why does Hanuman have copper complexion? Because Surya Dev is his guru. And he has received every bit of light from Surya Dev. And he has the melanin enough to receive it. We have our own little bit of melanin and still we are also becoming Kanchan Baran. So Hanuman is like a rich copper. Viraj Subesa. So means he is sitting very effortlessly, relaxed, chilled out. Viraj means like the posture of a king, kingly posture. Yeah. What do they say in Marathi? Raj something.
Avesh.
No, Raj something with Bhav. Raj something in Marathi, I forgot. Anyway, I came across it when I was reading Devi Puran in Marathi. So it is the royal posture.
Raj.
Okay, something with Bha it is.
Yeah.
I forgot. That's okay. So that's really how it is, you know. If you see my cat in the morning, he's sitting in that royal posture, Viraj. So Hanuman is also like Viraj, like this. Subesa. Subesa means having a good form. Like Subesa means pleasant form. He looks kingly and he looks pleasant. Kanchan Varan Viraj Subesa. Visualize it and then, not visualize, dream it up. Dream up the Kanchan Varan itself. Then see him sitting down. Then?
Kanan Kundal
Ah.
Kunchit Kesha.
He's got diamond earrings on his. Diamond or I don't know, golden maybe.
Yeah.
Kundal is the thing.
The moti.
Ear moti, the ear stud. Kunchit Kesh means curly hair. So Hanuman has curly hair on his head. So you visualize this. Hath Vajra.
हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा बिराजे कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजे.
Munj is a grass that is a sacred grass, munja grass. Darba is also another sacred grass. Munja grass is more pliable and you can use it to make janeu, which is the
Thread.
The sacred thread that people wear. And that is for those who are Dvij, who have had a second birth. Dvijanma, Dvij. Born again. Not born again Christians, but born again, given a new purpose in life. Right? After he met Sri Ram, he had a new purpose in life. Dvij also because he is a master of the Vedas, and without being initiated as a Dvij, once you start the study of the Vedas, even Tulsidas had to study the Vedas. So he is also Dvij. So anyone who studies the Veda, it really doesn't depend on your caste or your profession. Of course, it depends on your profession. You can't be like a part-time software engineer and also studying the Vedas part-time. It can't work like that. Okay? You have to be living a Vedic lifestyle. You have to go get sun. You have to touch the Devi in every possible way, and then you will become a scholar. Not a scholar, but you'll be reborn as a Dvij. Okay. So the Janeyu is a symbol of being a Dvij. If you wear it, you may choose not to wear it as well. But the Janeyu is a huge symbol of that, of having rededicated yourself after being born. Then you found something really meaningful in your life to be reborn for, to restructure yourself for. So it's every major event in your life that changes you and you have to make a new version of yourself. That's a Dvij moment. But the ultimate Dvij is to learn the Vedas. If you do that, then you're born again. Okay. So this shows Hanuman is a master of the Vedas, and he has Vajra in his hand, which refers to his Gada. Like I told you, the Gada is concentrated Vajra. Okay. It's concentrated in this place, and when you hold it and swing it and move it, it is moving with the Vajra of the body inside. So Hath Vajra. So this weapon is also called Vajra sometimes. When it refers to Hanuman, the Gada is a Vajra. And the Dhwaja. Hanuman carries a flag, and on the flag is himself, and that's the flag which was given to Arjun to put on his chariot. And the flag itself had the power of Hanuman itself. So Karan couldn't move the chariot because Hanuman is there on the flag. So it refers to that flag. Hath Vajra or Dhwaja Viraje. He's holding them royally. And then Kante Munj.
Kante Munj Janeu Saje.
Janeu Saje. Saje means Sajna too. It sits on his. It adorns his shoulder.
शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन
Hmm.
तेज प्रताप महाजगबंदन.
Okay. It means incarnation of Shiva.
Hmm.
Shankar Suvan. And Kesari Nandan means son of Kesari, that's his father. So you have to see that he is an incarnation of Shiva also, Hanuman. And so is, that's why Shiva is also the guru for Tulsidas. Hanuman himself is the guru. Hmm? He met Hanuman in person. So, Shankar Suvan, Kesari Nandan. Kesari is his father, who is also like a very handsome langur type monkey. Okay, Vanar. Tej Pratap. Tej is the inner fire that you have. Tejas. And Pratap, glory. Mahajagvandan. The whole world, the whole universe respects you. Vandan means to show your respect and offer your praise. That's Vandan. Okay? Whole world praises you, whole world respects you. So to see that, you see Hanuman really, if you think about it, he's in so many international locations you can find Hanuman. The story is quite pervasive around the world. And in China they've got Hanuman as well. They've got Hanuman everywhere.
विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर.
Chatur. Buddhi, what?
विद्यावान.
Vidyavan. That means one who knows the Vidya side of Maya. Vidyavan.
गुणी अति चातुर.
Guni. Guni means with lot of good values. Ati Chatur means really clever. Chatur, clever. Ram Kaj Karne ko Atur.
करिबे को आतुर.
Karibe ko az. So that's basically it. He is always ready to handle the affairs of Ram. He handles all the affairs of Ram. Not only that, he is enthusiastic to do it. Atur. Yeah. He's always enthusiastic to handle any matter of Ram. So now we are Hanuman is manifesting and there's Ram in him. Now you can get a bigger and bigger dhyanam, right? You're doing a very deep dreaming of Hanuman. Okay, next.
प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया.
Right. So he is always hungry to hear Sri Ram Charitra or any kind of Vishnu stories as well. Yeah? It's gone. These are blessings you get from the goddess, Brahmari Devi in the forest. She won't bite, she'll come and she'll bless you and go. So, Prabhu Charit Sunibeko Rasiya, then?
राम लखन सीता मन बसिया.
He is in the mind of Ram, Lakhan and Sita. I mean, he's kept them in his mind. Yeah. So you can see that, like when you look at him, he's just got no agenda for himself. He's always here to serve. And I asked Hanuman, let me be like that. Let me be like you. I want to be the biggest servant of Ram. I don't want to be like some deluded, self-appointed messenger of God. I'd rather be a servant of God. Okay, that's all I have to do. If he wants me to give a message, I'll give. Wants me to burn Lanka, I'll burn. I want to be like you. So you think about it. How clear is Hanuman's right and wrong, yes and no, decision making? He's able to produce enthusiasm just like in a second. If you just mention Ram, he's enthusiastic. It's very easy to win Hanuman's heart. You just have to say Ram, and he will say, yes, I'm here listening. Somebody said Ram. I want to tell me more. Aturta se aayega. He'll come with a lot of enthusiasm. You just have to say Ram, and then he'll be there. You know. And then you can ask him for whatever you want. But you have to make your case, okay? That will come later in the Chalisa. You have to make your case for Hanuman that this is what I want to do. But now, so far, we're just meditating. We're just doing Avahan. Hanuman is coming. You can even keep a murti of Hanuman, one lamp, and then you start visualizing all this. Then?
सूक्ष्म रूप धरी सियाही दिखावा, विकट रूप धरी लंक जरावा.
He became so small, Sukshma Roop. This small he went, then he got into Sita's, what is that, where she was imprisoned, Ashokvati. Ashokvatika. So he went there, and he became like really tiny. So you should see all this. Hanuman's ability to become so tiny. Tamaha Siddhis, no? Anima Siddhi is Siddhi to become small. Yeah. Lagima Siddhi is the Siddhi to become big. So it's talking about his two Siddhis. You can visualize Hanuman can be as big or as small as you want. Okay? Even he can be this size, like this much. He can get even smaller. He can become like an atom. Anima is this. He can become like an atom if you want. And so he can be in the atom size. He can be everywhere. In the dream world, in the real world, in the imagination, Hanuman can be anywhere in any way. Yeah. And you can visualize him burning Lanka. You can dream it as if you were there when you do this. So Hanuman's Avahan is happening really good now. His energy is coming. Yeah, Bhim Roop.
भीम रूप धरी असुर सहारे, रामचंद्र के
Samhare. Yeah, that's also fine.
रामचंद्र के काज सवारे.
Okay. So Bhim Roop means like big form. That means Vikat Roop. I'm sorry about that. Vikat Roop means kind of terrifying. It was very scary to see Hanuman with his tail on fire and then shouting like a langur. You know? Kind of, I don't know how he was shouting, you know. How does a langur shout? Something like this. And that sound. And when Hanuman shouts like that, the whole of Lanka shook. And they would hear this sound and things would burn. They don't know what's going on. So you visualize it. This scream is very good for you to remember. And for you to practice as well. It clears your throat as well, right?
Yeah.
The more you practice this, the more your voice is going to become like velvety. No? You practice it even for 10 times, your voice will become velvety and it will have texture. And you will also be able to scare someone suddenly. No? Like that. So imagine Vikat Roop of Hanuman. Absolutely terrifying, rageful. And that voice will stay in your head for days. Okay? Vikat Roop. Dhare Lanka Jarave. Burnt Lanka with his own tail, and which Ravana set on fire to teach him a lesson. And then he took that tail and burnt Lanka down. Burning tail. And then he went and he put his tail into the water. That's it?
Next is Bhima Roop Dhari Asura Sahare, Ramachandra ke Kaj Savare.
So he will always protect the work of Sri Ram. Whatever it is. You know, this is dependability of Hanuman. You can just always call on Hanuman. You can be sure he'll come. Dependability. If you call him for Ramkaj, he'll come. Don't call him for your Kamkaj. If you have some Ramkaj to do, then he'll come. Which is building agreement. Ramraj, remember, is building agreement. If you want to build agreement in your organization, in your family, in your love life, wherever you want, if you call Hanuman and say, can I have agreement like you used to have in Ramraj, in my house at least? Because we're really visualizing Hanuman. It's like a yagna. It's a Shrota yagna, right? Where you're listening. It's a yagna of sound vibrations. Shruti. So, Shruta yagna means the one which you hear. Like you're hearing something amazing about Hanuman. To commit to the dream. You have to want it more than anything else in the world. To be able to see Hanuman in your dreams. If you're not in that mood, you can't see Hanuman. This is not for atheists. You be in this mood that I really love Hanuman. I really want to learn about Hanuman. I could use some divine presence in my life. If you're in that mood, then you come to Hanuman Gada, okay? But if you dream of Hanuman. Don't go anywhere else. Just dream of Hanuman. And there'll be nothing that you can't do. Dharma, Arth, Kam, Moksha is promised when you read Hanuman Chalisa, when you dream Hanuman Chalisa. Not when you read it. When you start seeing the invincible Devi in everything, that's when you become immortal like Hanuman. Dude, Hanuman is Shiva. He's always thinking about Devi.
आए सजीवन लखन जी आए श्री रघुबीर हर्षि उर लाए.
He brought Ur his heart, so he brought energy he brought happiness to Sri Ram's heart by bringing the Sanjeevani herb. Okay, no, Sanjeevani herb. Nobody knows nobody's seen the plant, right? The botanists don't know. This is a plant which doesn't stay in one place. It moves along on the forest all the time. And it has a spirit inside. Spirit is also called Sanjeevani. Okay? It's a kind of yakshi. So she runs all over the forest. The Sanjeevani moves everywhere. Sometimes it's celestial, sometimes it's real, and even if you get it, it'll glow for some time. And then it just turns into a root. It's like the light goes out of it and then it's one hair like thing. So this is a plant that I've seen move all over the place. And it's got roots like this. Like a bush. It's very rare to spot one. That's why Hanuman couldn't find any. A few of them jumped off the mountain and they fell in Tamil Nadu. They started to grow there. Kollimalai. And the rest are on St. Adam's Peak, Sri Lanka, which is the top half of Dunagiri, which is in Himachal. And the Sanjeevani is there. Anyway, so this is the thing. Now think of this, such an elusive Yakshini inside as the form of a plant. Its roots are like this, hairs. On top it looks like some plant. And it keeps moving and it's like something that glows, that's into the earth, okay? If you've even seen Sanjeevani and you dream of it, you'll start getting better. Whatever problems you have in your body and mind will just heal. Any trauma in the mind or any trauma in the body, any inflammation in the body, everything will heal when you start meditating on Sanjeevani. And you see how hard it was for Hanuman when he went there. He's actually running all over the forest and he's like, I need you because we have to save Lakshman. And she told him, you'll have to take the whole mountain. You need a lot to save Lakshman. He's been hit by Indrajit with a Vajra. So it's not easy to revive such a person. They're as good as dead. Like even Hanuman got hit with Vajra and like Indra's Vajra. Yeah, they're dreamers. They're first dreaming and then they're telling Sora what they're seeing and Sora's making it. You think Sora can make it by itself? You have to describe exactly what's happening in your dream. And that's about it. If you have conscious dreaming, in your night also you will do conscious dreaming when you sleep. You'll go again and again to the same useful places. Not some stupid place in your dreams. So I encourage everyone to stop dreaming of stupid things and start dreaming of Hanuman. You want to bring joy in Sri Ram's heart, you go and bring Sanjeevani with Hanuman. You will see the joy in Sri Ram's heart. Follow the whole movie. You'll see the joy in his heart on seeing Hanuman. You will dream of it. And that radiance will hit you of joy. You'll understand what is joy. Okay? With this one little meditation, you can experience what is joy.
रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरत ही संभाई.
So Sri Ram welcomes him, with his and congratulates him on bringing this, and then he says, you are equivalent to my brother Bharat. You're a brother to me just like Bharat is a brother to me. That means he says you're very close to me. Okay? Because for this you have to understand, you have to dream up how Sri Ram and Bharat's relationship was. Bharat didn't want to be king. His mother Kaikeyi was the one who wanted him to be king. Or not Kaikeyi. Is it Kaikeyi? I forget these names sometimes, I'm sorry.
No, Kaikeyi was Sita Mata's mother. No.
Kaikeyi only, no?
Kaikeyi, yes, Sita Mata's mother.
Sita Mata's mother?
No. Kaikeyi, yes.
It's Rama's
Dasharatha's
stepmother.
wife, yes.
Yeah, Rama's stepmother.
Dasharatha's wife.
So Bharat is just a half brother. He's Rama's stepbrother. Okay? But when he didn't want to be the king, and then when Rama said, you have to be the king because your mother wants you to be the king and she has a boon from her father, so he has to grant it, and this is decency. We have to leave. Right? So now Kaikeyi was the problem, but Bharat, you know what he does? He says, if you're going, give me your sandals, one pair of your paduka. I'll keep it on the throne and I'll rule sitting down at your feet. So he told Ram, I'm doing it in your name and you're welcome to come back whenever. And I'll just vacate it because it's your sandals on the thing. That's the offer he made him, right? So in the same way, he said, Hanuman, you're also like a brother. But you know what? Hanuman is also his half brother. Because it was a kheer made by somebody, who is it? Vashishta, I think. Vashishta only. Which Vayudev was delivering to Dashrath. And on the way something fell. And they say that Vayudev delivered it straight into the mouth of Anjana. And then Anjana also had, from the same kheer, Ram also was born, Bharat also was born, Shatrughan also was born. And Lakshman also was born. All the four brothers and Hanuman were born from the same kheer. So he's saying you are actually, karmically also we are related. We were born by the same kriya. So that's called karmically related. The kriya of Vayu taking the kheer to Dashrath, some of it spilt up. And some of them say deliberately he gave some to Anjana to create Hanuman. Like that. Yeah. So I hope you dreamt up all this along with me. Okay, next.
Sahasa Badhan Tumharo Jas Gave.
Sahas Badhan is Anantnag, no? 1,000-hooded snake. Yeah. Vadan means head, face. Yeah, Vadan is face. 1,000 face, Anantnag.
Tumharo Jas Gave.
Sings your glory.
As Kahi Shripati Kantha Lagave.
So Rama said that even the Ananta or Sheshnag sings your praise. And Lakshman was an incarnation of Sheshnag and he was helping to revive Lakshman only. So obviously he'll praise him. He says, Sheshnag says, thank you. And then he hugged him. Sri Ram hugged Hanuman. That's what this doha is asking you to visualize, asking you to dream.
We see mention of Sri Ram and multiple times. So, I mean, we know there is like a really deep bond between both of them.
There's no Hanuman without Ram. There's no story of Hanuman without Ram. There is, like when he was young. After that, it's always been linked to Ram.
Sanakadik Brahmadi Munisa. नारद सारद सहित अहिसा यम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते कभी कोविद कही सके कहाते.
Okay, tell me one by one.
Sanakadik Brahmadi.
Sanak Kumars are the first creations, first prototype 1.0 of Brahma, of making human beings. But they turned out to be divine sages who don't want to reproduce, so it completely flopped. So those are the Sanat Kumars. They're completely like not interested in worldly matters. They don't want. They don't get desire only. They don't desire money, wealth, women, nothing. They're not interested. So Brahma is like, okay, that flopped. I have to do it again. Sorry, Devi, I will try again. So he was trying again. So those are them. They're considered very holy, and then the job in the Puranas is to go from Brahma to Vishnu to Shiva, and then suddenly when they go to Shiva, Shiva and Parvati will be having sex, and then Shiva curses that anybody steps into this forest, they will turn into a woman.
Yeah.
So Sanat Kumars turn up in the right place at the right time, something will be happening. Okay. There's a lot of drama just caused by them not wanting to cause drama, which is hilarious. Okay. But they're here. They're here also. Sanak, then Sanak Adi and all of the others.
Brahmadi.
Sanat Kumar, they have like 4-5 names, man. I can't remember. So, and then who?
Brahmadi.
Brahmadi is Brahma Mahesh.
Munisa.
Vishnu. Then Muni Log, Muni Rishi, sab. There?
Narad, Sarad.
Sarad is the Devi, Sharda Devi, Devi of knowledge, Saraswati.
Yes. Sahit Ahisa.
Ahisa is our Anantnag. Anant Samp Ahisa.
Yama Kuber, Dikpal Jahate.
Yam Kuber and other Dikpals.
Kabi Kobid.
And poets and scholars. Kovid means those who have read the Ved.
With.
With.
You explained in the last. Dwij.
Yeah, but this is with Kovid. Kovid is the ones who have read the Ved.
Okay. Kovid. Okay. Kahi Sakhe Kahate. Sanakadik Brahmadi Munisa. Ranarad Sarad Sahit Ahisa. Yama Kuber Dikpal Jahate. Kabhi Kobid. Kabhi Sakhe Kahate. कब कुछ कह सके कही सके कहाते. So they can't describe the glory of Hanuman.
They can't describe the glory. You're right. Sorry. Got it. Hindi is, it's not even Hindi, this is Avdi. I get confused with Hindi only, but
yeah.
Avdi is double confusing.
Okay.
What next?
तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा. Ram Milay Rajpad Dinha. Okay.
So here the dream is of Hanuman, how he helped Sugriv to get his Rajpad. Like Sugriv became Raja, right? So I was telling you the story of Sugriv, that he ran away from the cave when he thought his brother is killed, and he's blocked the cave, so all the blood is coming out. But it was actually Dundubi who was killed and not the brother, Vali. So he went back and he declared himself king. He said, I saw my brother dying, so we all saw, and everyone was there, agreed, and they made Sugriv the king. And then Vali somehow with his superhuman strength wrestles he has the strength of 75 elephants. He wrestles that thing open, hitting it for days, and that takes that rock out. And to put the rock there, Sugriv had a whole team. Vali alone has taken the rock out and he's come there. And he's mad at being locked in like that. He's like, you cowards, you ran away, and he was so mad, he didn't want to listen to anything. Sugriv tried explaining and all, and he said, no, nothing, get out. So he threw Sugriv out, and Sugriv was in the forest with a bunch of his loyal followers, the Vanars. So Hanuman was one among the Vanars, but he knew about the story of Sugriv, and he wanted Sugriv to be the king again. And Hanuman knew that by introducing Sri Ram here, Hanuman's solution is simple. Here's the problem, introduce Sri Ram. Solution. That's all. For anything. So he said Ram, and then he had brought Ram there. And Ram was there. Exactly at the right time. When Sugriv got the courage to go and challenge Wali. That's how strong Ram was, man. Meet a stranger and you have courage to challenge someone with the strength of 75 elephants who can take half your strength. He's got a boon from Brahma that he can take half your strength. So Sugriv has to have some big level of faith, right? How much of faith do you have? You also think and dream up Sugriv's faith for yourself. Okay? You just saw Ram and he said, okay, I look at your capable shoulders, you can do this. Ram is Ajanubahu. That means his arms go all the way till his knees and they're big and his shoulders huge. This is Ajanubahu Ram. Because I dream and we don't dream of Ram as so wretched. Okay? Ram has to be a divine character, of divine build. Somebody who works on themselves. So you think about it, how seeing that figure of Ram, how Sugriv got courage to go and fight what would otherwise have been his certain death if he went and challenged Wali. And Wali doesn't know that Sugriv is backed up. And guess what? Ram can't tell them apart the first time. Oh God, it's so funny. So he doesn't shoot. Sugriv gets the beating of his life and runs for his life. Same Ram also, like Sugriv was looking like, hey dude, hey dude, hey dude. And then he's like, Jai Shri Ram, and ran away. Because he still didn't lose his faith. He came back and Ram said, technical difficulty. You both look like same, but now you're looking a little different with all these black eyes. But otherwise, since you're with your 100 healing powers, by tomorrow you look the same. So you fight him now before this black eye heals. And he says, no. I will wear a garland. And I will go and fight him again. You shoot the guy without the garland. And he says, okay. Then Rama's ready. As soon as the fight starts, shoots the guy without the garland. Doesn't want to hurt Sugriv anymore. Because already Sugriv taken a nice beating. So Rama mercy kills Wali. And then Wali kills Krishna. Because Rama knows I am doing wrong. I'm shooting an unarmed man. This is against the rules of Yuddha Maryada. I mean, not an unarmed man, I'm shooting a man from behind. Like when he can't see me. That's not war Maryada. Yuddha Maryada nahi. So he knew I'm not following Maryada, I'll have to pay for this with my life. He knew that. He took the choice. Because he was like, that's a price I can pay for having the support of Sugriv rather than someone like Wali. And Wali is like, come on Ram, if you had asked me, I would have gone and tied up that fellow and come back. I've already humbled him once. He tied his tail around Ravan and flew around with him and dashed him among so much rocks and brought him back and said, listen man, my tail is enough for you. That was Wali. He said, I could have done that for Ravan again. I can still fly down back to his Lanka and pluck him out of there and bring him here in front of you. Knock his crown off. Why did you kill me? Now all my achievement is a waste. All my strength is a waste. And Ram says, I did wrong. And I will pay you back. You can kill me next time. And so he became a hunter. That guy, Wali. And such a good hunter because Wali was his passport. Can shoot anything. But Krishna had a lotus on his foot. And that lotus petal looked like a deer's eye to him. He said, let me shoot the deer through its eye. He shot Krishna on an exact nadi where Krishna was able to leave his body. He left his body and he came there, and just before leaving he told Wali, now we are even, we are done. And then he left. Because anyway he had to exit, so he said, yeah, we'll solve it now. Because anyway going to market, get some potatoes also. So he took this karma and put it there. And he has to leave the planet. Otherwise, if he stays on the planet will be too good. Then Devi can't do her Tandav. She does. Then Vishnu comes back, Devi's greatest bhakt. Maya manifests as Vidya and Avidya. Right? Vishnu loves both. It's like, whatever form you come in, Devi, I am ready and I see you and I know you. So then she made Vishnu have a dream. She made Vishnu sit on a banyan leaf, banyan tree, with the roots coming down. In that one's leaf, Vishnu is seeing himself sitting as a naked child. He's dreaming. And then from the sky comes the thunderous voice. I am in everything. I am in all jivas, all asuras, all devas. And it's only me that is eternal. Only if you make place for Devi and allow everything that she wants to happen, you'll be eternal. That's the secret of it. Okay? And then she came in various forms, as Buddhi, as Siddhi, but also as Tushti, also as Pushti, also as this and its opposite, and this and its opposite, and this. She's got Rati also, and she's Gati also, and she's Mati also, and she's so many things. Okay, you need a guru to teach you all this. Okay? You can't figure it out on your own. But if you start dreaming up the presence of Devi in everything, then you can understand who's Vishnu, who's Rama, everything. This is Devi's greatest bhakt. There's nobody who comes close to the bhakti of Vishnu. Vishnu will risk his life. If Devi said so, okay, it must be right. And he'll just do it. He doesn't think. Okay? So, he is always on the side of good. He's the hero. If you want a hero, you emulate Vishnu. When we finish dreaming the whole Hanuman Chalisa, you will have solution for dharma, arth, kam, moksha. Everything. What? You watch 4 episodes on YouTube when you have access to all this? Is this Kali Yuga what? Then maybe it's right that Kali Yuga is over, somebody was saying. We don't know. I don't think Kali Yuga is over till Kali is killed, and I think Kali is very much alive. That's why I know Kali Yuga is still going on. Some Aurobindo also said, and someone also said, Yukteswar Giri also said, Kali Yuga is over. And the presence of Kali is everywhere. People are getting more and more stupid every day. The manifestation of avidya is very high. And Vishnu only has to come to contain Devi, to get her into control, to please her and pacify her and play with her. Last time when Krishna came, he had to play with all the Devis. A lot. Why? It's not because he's promiscuous. It's the same Krishna who was Rama. Here he's not promiscuous, he's monogamous. So which is right? It's not about what is right, it's about what is needed in that moment. Karmically, you have to understand what karmas are needed to make something happen.
तुम्हारो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना.
Tumharo mantra Vibhishan mana. So Vibhishan listened to your advice. Mantra means also what a mantri does. Advice. So you behave like a mantri to Vibhishan, and because of the advice you gave him, he turned into Lankeshwar. He became the Lanka. So Hanuman removed his sankat because he was from the enemy camp. But he felt that his brother is doing wrong. So he wanted to come back here and, be on Ram's side and fight with Ram. And when the war was over, he made Vibhishan the king. That means Ram was not even interested in the kingdom. He could have annexed it to Ayodhya. He could have said, this is part of our country. He didn't do. He made Vibhishan the king and he came back. Who does this, man? In history. We talk about Alexander and we think he's great. Do you know how great Rama is? He's not just muscle. He's got strategy. He's got buddhi, mati, intelligence. That's what he is. He's not buddhihin. We are buddhihin. We need to understand that if the more we dream of Hanuman, the more we'll start to understand what kind of energy is that is so intelligent and so strong at the same time. Read.
जुग सहस्त्र जो जन पर भानु लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानु.
So the sun is thousands of yojanas away, 1000 yojanas away. That is a unit of measure. So the distance from earth to sun is 1 1,000 yojanas. And yug is how long it will take you if you wanted to travel 1,000 yojanas. That's how far the sun is. How can you travel? It will take you 1 yug to reach the sun. But Hanuman leapt towards it as if it's a fruit, thinking it's a luscious fruit. He jumped at it. So just visualize this and see what is so hard for anybody is like child's play for Hanuman even as a child. So you can understand what kind of strength is there in Hanuman. And what will happen to you if he even blesses you a little bit. And when you are visualizing all this, Hanuman starts remembering. Because you have invited Hanuman to the reading of the Hanuman Chalisa. And thousands of spirits. So he's interested. He starts getting his powers back. He starts getting reminded, wow. And he blesses you for reminding him who he is. Because he's got a curse, that you know what he was doing, right? He got hit by Vajra, then he fell down. Let's dream about Hanuman as a child. Okay, he got hit by the Vajra and he fell down. And then Vayu withdrew into a cave with him. And when Vayu withdrew from the world, everything started dying. Then everyone rushed to the cave and they told Vayu, come on, you can't just withdraw from the world. We'll bring your son back alive. He's not dead. I mean, he is dead, but we'll bring him back alive. So Brahma gave him life back. And Indra gave him Vajra, which later became the Gada. And everyone gave him one gift. Okay. The Vajra later merged with the Gada, which Kuber gave. And Agni gave the Vardhan that Agni will never harm you. Like fire will never harm you. He gave him the blessing. Water, Varun gave him the blessing, water will never harm you. Vayu also blessed him that you will never be harmed by wind. And so basically Hanuman became master of all the elements. He is every one of the last airbenders put into one. Because he can play with the elements. Okay? So he's flying in the sky, jumping around, circling. And with this breath he's sucking on the flames of the yagnas that rishis are doing. Because he's a kid. Then he's blowing it, he's making the yagna go close to the rishi's beard, and then he's making it go off. And they're getting so frustrated with the wind god, and they're like, what is happening? Then they said, if your son continues to do this, we'll have to take action. Why said, no, he's just a child, leave him. All that. He said, you cannot disrupt the yagnas, because if we don't offer you a yagna, then you also won't have power. Why said, yeah. And then Hanuman continues to do this bad behavior. Because he's very sick, he's very powerful, and he's got all these vardhans, like he can become as small as he wants, he can become as big as he wants, he can do all sorts of things. You give that kind of power to a child, of course he'll play around. He wasn't harming anyone, but he was irritating them really badly. And then the Devas decided to do something. Then they came as rishis, they started a yagna. Hanuman came and started playing with it. The Devas cursed him. They said, you will forget all your powers until somebody worthy reminds you of your power. You can be that worthy person if you remind Hanuman of his powers. Then you'll get his blessing. That's why reading Hanuman Chalisa is good. Because you remind Hanuman of all his powers, he becomes empowered. If you have a murti of Hanuman and you read the Chalisa to him, you are this, you are that, you are this, and you dream up everything like how I'm telling you, that murti will get a prana pratishtha by itself. Even if you don't know the rituals. Hanuman will come and sit and offer him a glass of water when he comes. Whenever you're reading, offer him a glass of water. Okay? I have a Hanuman, not a Hanuman murti, I have many Hanuman murtis. And I put them, I sit in front of one of them and I read the Chalisa. And I'm dreaming everything with him. And when I'm doing that, those murtis are getting real pran pratishtha, man. Today I was lying down, prostrating in front of Hanuman before I came here to do this. And I felt so supercharged. Like, I felt charged not only with energy but also with knowledge. Yeah. And I want everyone to have this relationship with Hanuman.
Prabhu Mudrika Meli Mukh Mahi जल्दी लांगी गई गए अचरज नाही.
Like he jumped over all the waters of the ocean with Ram's Mudrika in his mouth. So he took Ram's ring, Mudrika's ring. He put it in his mouth and he jumped across the Park Straits. From Rameshwaram, whoosh, he landed in Sri Lanka. One leap. As if it's nothing. Not surprised by anything. As if it's nothing. I just want you to think how big is the Park Strait. Yes, on a clear day you can see the tip of Sri Lanka, but really it's how far? It's pretty far.
Yeah.
And he landed in Lanka. Like right in the middle of the capital. He didn't land in some outskirts.
It's like taking a flight from Rameshwaram to
Colombo.
Colombo. From Chennai.
Yes. It's like taking a flight from Chennai to Colombo. Something like that.
Yeah.
What to do? Dream it. Impossible things become possible when Hanuman wants. You know what is the fastest moving currency to win the grace of Hanuman? It's not ego. It's commitment. Yes, commitment. Commitment to dream.
दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे तेते.
So, however difficult the challenge the world puts before you, if your anugrah is there, it is easy. It is easy peasy, easy as pie, sweet as honey for you to do. It's no problem. However difficult the task, with your grace, it becomes easy. Who wants this hack? How can I use the Hanuman Chalisa, Guruji, like this? Win Hanuman's grace by not being an idiot. Ask Hanuman for Hanuman. Let me dream of you always. Ask for him. And then you'll have some little bit of that pomp, grandeur and splendor. Something better than your Mrita Darshana. Everyone wants to be a better slave. Why? How about not being a slave? That is too difficult. Well, it is difficult because you don't have the Hanuman. That is the difficult. Yes. It is very difficult without Hanuman. But with the Hanuman, it's very easy. But without Hanuman, very difficult. But with Hanuman, very easy. Yes. That's what it is. Visualize it. Dream it. You say, Hanuman, help me with this difficult thing. I want to do it with your grace and your support. Just fill me with light. Do whatever. I'm going to be an empty vessel for whatever you give me. And you go like that and talk to everyone in the world and solve it. With Hanuman's grace. Because he's Sankat Mochan. He'll remove all your Sankat. The people can't make decisions because they don't invite Hanuman into their life. They say, no, Hanuman, everything in my mind is surrendered to you. I told him long back. Whatever happens in my mind, I will not enter anything into my mind that does not come from your grace. If it feels unworthy of you, I'll discard it. I will keep my mind so clean that everything in my mind will make you happy because of my commitment and my clarity about who I am, who are you, what's the frame between you and me. I am a bhakt of you, Hanuman. That means I am an empty vessel. You fill me with whatever you want to fill me. And I'm going to fill that and I'm going to explore what you have filled me with today. Jai Hanuman. And then I start my day. Bhoot pisach nikat nahi aave.
राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे.
Dwara means door. You are the guardian of Ram's door. Rakhwala, Rakhware. Hotna agya binu paisare. That means no entry for those who don't have your permission. So those who want anything from Sri Ram have to go past Hanuman. And if Hanuman feels that you are not qualified to meet Sri Ram, you cannot. So what do you think qualifies you to meet Sri Ram and to learn his stuff? It's your bhakti. If you approach Sri Ram without deep bhakti like Hanuman, Hanuman will say, no, I can't take your half-baked bhakti in front of Sri Ram. You have to come back later when you have proper bhakti. A lot of people are atheists secretly. Even if they go to temple, they're atheists. Because they look at God as some kind of transaction. And so what you have to dream here is, how much of bhakti do I really have for Sri Ram? That will open the gates. And Hanuman will be at the gate. You go, so think of it, like dream of yourself going to Hanuman. And we've talked a lot about dreaming, so please watch the first 2 episodes. Otherwise you won't understand anything I'm saying. Go and watch the first 2 episodes if this is the first one you're watching. Hanuman is standing at the gate of Sri Ram. It's a big palace, okay? If you want to see, the inner chambers of Sri Ram are guarded by Hanuman. So dream yourself there and then tell Hanuman how much you believe in the power of Sri Ram. If he's impressed with you, you'll get access to all the blessings from Sri Ram. Okay? So Ram Dwar is a dwar which is at your talu. Talu means foramen magnus. Please look it up, foramen magnus. It's a hole in your skull from which your spinal cord comes. That's also called the 10th door, and it's also called Talu, it's also called Ramdwar. So Hanuman is the guardian of Ramdwar. If he lets you go from Ramdwar, so imagine yourself as a small person. Hanuman is standing guard at your foramen magnus, also called Talu. The 10th door, 9 doors lead into the body, the 2 eyes, the 2 nostrils, the 2 ears, the mouth, the genitals and the anus. These are 9 doors that go into the body. But 1 door goes outside the body into the mind, and that is called Talu. So if you want to cross Ramdwar, then you have to please Hanuman. You have to dream yourself going up there, talking to Hanuman and saying, why you make your case, why you deserve to meet Sri Ram and have divinity in your life. If you do that, then Sri Ram's spirit will fill your body. You will become a warrior for Dharma. That's what you'll become. What is Dharma? Knowing right from wrong. How do you know right from wrong? When you have a frame. Without a frame, there is no right and wrong, right? 1 particle of light from Sri Ram is enough. Your whole life will be blessed. You won't have to worry at all. Okay? So if you can make it past the Talu, you will have a darshan of Sri Ram. This is the method to get a darshan of Sri Ram. Go past the Talu, beg Hanuman to let you through, and if he does, you will always have access to have a darshan of Sri Ram. That's what it is. Great technique, right? So when you learn to dream while awake, it's the same as dreaming when you're asleep. You lose consciousness of your body and then you just see Hanuman and that's it. You don't know anything. I don't know anything now. I'm dreaming of Hanuman at the Talu door and I'm saying, Hanuman, you can let me through. Because you know I'm not an atheist. You know that I always ask for your protection and Sri Ram's protection. And I chant Sri Ram Raksha Stotra. I visualize him in every corner of my body. Can't you see? I'm a Sri Ram Bhakt. And he opens the door for me. At that time, brief moment when I was dreaming, I was not aware of you or any of this nature or people or nothing. Not aware of anything here. It's not so hard to dream. What do you mean you can't dream? Every child dreams. Every child like...
सब सुख लहे तुम्हारी सरना, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना.
Your protection brings all the comforts in the world. If you are protecting me, what do I have to be afraid of? You know why he's protecting you? Because you were allowed into Sri Ram's chamber. You're in there, Hanuman is protecting you. Now what? Every possible comfort is there with you. You'll be comfortable, you won't have to struggle. But this is the thing, no. If Hanuman is there, then how we can be scared? You can have fear or Hanuman, choose one. Which one you want? Most people say, Hanuman, Guruji. What Guruji? I am so afraid of...
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, like Hanuman and Fattu, Hanuman Bhakt and Fattu cannot be the same person, right?
Yeah.
How? Can't be. If you are Hanuman Bhakt, you can't be scared. That's it. You check your Hanuman Bhakti now. List the things you are scared of. List should be 0. If you have one item there also, you are not a Hanuman Bhakt. It's your just gas.
Apan tej samharo ape, tino lok hak te kape.
Yeah, only you can contain yourself. Your fire only you can contain. Apan tej means your fire. Samharo api means आप ही अपना तेज संभाल सकते हो, means you're the only one who can control your fire. So people are not used to this Raudra Roop of Hanuman, no? I saw one Hanuman today on a spring with a small cute gada, and he's shaking like this when the car is going next to me. There's a guy, and that's not Hanuman, man. People have no idea what is the Tej of Hanuman. Like in this temple, if you open the door only, boom. They say the temple was made in 1978, but the stone has existed since how many years, man?
Yeah. Thousands and millions of years.
What is this Deccan Plateau, when it came?
This is Chamundi granite.
Chamundi granite.
It's I think it's around 2 billion years old.
2 billion years old. That stone, Swayambhu Hanuman, is 2 billion years old. Okay, 2 billion years old. What is this number? Nobody don't know this number. What is this number? I know 45 years. I'm 49 years now. Okay. So that's all I know. Just 2 digits. But I don't even know how many digits 2 billion has. Okay. And there's 2 of those billions. Not 1 or 2. No, not 1. 2. Double billion. So there's this Hanuman rock is double billion years old. And so when you go in there, there's this is real Apan Tej Samharo Api, you have to say and go, because it's so powerful in there. Nobody can feel like walking in there. You need some courage to open the door and get into the temple and touch Hanuman's feet. Because it's just like that. They painted Hanuman on top, but if you remove the painting also, the stone is very powerful. Okay. So all the 3 worlds shiver in front of you. The world in earth, in Bhuvarlok and Swarlok, even the gods and the asurs and the beings of light like yakshas and everyone shivers when you roar. That's what it means. So Hanuman can roar, man. So here you have to see Hanuman's contained energy, because he is not wasting a drop of virya, it's all with him. So Hanuman's contained energy of continence, when you see that, when you feel that, it's like being near the sun, because the sun is Hanuman's guru. He learned from the sun, right? What do you think Surya Namaskar is? You keep going after the sun, and then you come back, and then you go after the sun, and then you come back, and then you go after the sun, and then you come back. Because the sun told Hanuman, keep pace with me. I have a tight schedule. No, I have to go around the world every day. So I can't really sit and teach you. I have knowledge, yes. I know Ved Shastra, sab pata hai mere ko. But I want a student who can keep pace with me. So Hanuman flew like this, upside down behind the sun, wherever the sun went. And he learned. So like that. Imagine someone who can face the sun and keep learning, Before he tried to eat the sun, and the sun was like, why I should teach you? And he apologized, and he said, no, you're the only one who can teach me, because I'm ignorant, you teach me. And he taught Hanuman. Okay, so Hanuman became like the sun. Wow, a fireball. Okay, yeah, students become like their guru. I have some small percentage of what my guru is. My guru's stage, I have one small light. That small light only gets so many likes and followers and shares and discussions and so you have to visualize the roar of Hanuman. Okay, just let it clean all your nonsense. Go stand in front of Hanuman and say, let me hear your roar. Like, you'll hear his roar once in your dream. You just have to hear it. You know how langurs roar, right? Like this. Imagine that multiplied by 2 billion. Like this rock. everything molecule of yours is going to get transformed.
Yeah.
Okay?
No fear after that.
Correct. After that, no fear. Everything negative is going to go out of you. So that's what it means. So all the three worlds, devs and everybody, if you can dream up a screaming Hanuman, you're done. You don't have to be afraid of anything. Because you're under his Sharan, nothing will happen to you. Dream it. What next?
भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे.
This is a great technique, you know. You just have to say Mahavir. Mahavir, that's it. Then there'll be no bhoot, pishach, nothing can come. You can go and sit in the middle of the samshan and say Mahavir. That's it. It's not like Mahavir, 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 Mahavir. No. Have the energy to shout Mahavir. And then no bhoot pishach can come near. Even in your dream, a lot of people get bhoot pishach in the dream because they have bhoot pishach in their morning dreams. In the night dream also they have bhoot pishach. So then you make a practice of saying Mahavir. Okay? Sometimes if you go to your house and say Mahavir, 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 bhoot pishach will leave from your family members. Once a day if you shout Mahavir, all bhoot pishach will run away. That's what it means. It literally means that.
Yeah.
Okay? So, for those who are saying, my neighbor has done black magic on me, just say, Mahavir! Once if you say it's enough. The black magic will run back up the neighbor. From one of the 9 holes. Yeah, but you have to do with bhakti. If you're under Hanuman's protection, nothing can touch you, okay? Your fake bhakti will not cut it. Your selfish bhakti will not cut it. You have to want nothing but Sri Ram and his blessings. And that's it.
What are bhoot and pisach? Is there?
So, there's a river, you know, across the living and the dead. In the Garud Puran, it's called Vaitri or something like that. I don't know.
Vaitarana.
Vaitarana. But we call it Mahakali. And there are a lot of people who don't know how to cross the river back to become living. So they remain in the dead place. They're afraid of the river also. So we think it has to do with the physical Mahakali river which flows from Nepal to India. We call it Kali Gandaki. And we say that that is a physical manifestation of the Vaitarni river. So there are a lot of people who are stuck there, and then during Amvasya and Purnima, the river becomes thin. That's when they're able to come here and disturb people. So your dead Pitrus and some people just don't want to leave because their attachment is too much. They're waiting for that window to come and see you. Okay, so that's why I said this one. You do this a lot on Amvasya and Purnima. Say Mahavir, 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 and send away all the bhoot pishach who come and attach to you on your shoulders. You can take them off. Okay. See, I carry Goddess Lakshmi on my left shoulder. I carry Vishnu on my right shoulder. Here I have Uluka. Here I have Garuda as a tattoo. So I carry them on my shoulders. There's no place for bhoot pishach. And I shouldn't have weak shoulders for this, no? To train my shoulders, no? I have to train it so that I can have the power to carry Lakshmi and Vishnu everywhere. That's how I think. I feel like I'm a Garud and an Uluka rolled into one. Right? We have to feel like that. Hanuman carried Sriram on his shoulders. Okay, but people are only capable of carrying bhoot pishach on their shoulders because they're so narrow. It's nice, dried up, narrow shoulders. Bhoot pishach loves to sit there. If you have well nourished, strong shoulders, bhoot pishach will not sit on you. Okay, so bhoot pishach sit on your shoulders always. So you do like this. Start from your ear and rub them off and say Mahavir, 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 Mahavir. Throw them out. They'll run. So that's what happens. They come and grip your shoulder during Amasya and Purnima, then the moon phase will change and some nakshatras will happen, and you'll go to some temple or you'll watch my podcast or something will happen, and then they'll leave. But they'll be back again next Amasya. You want to put an end to this, then you can take it out. So these are Bhut Pishach. They're invisible beings made out of light. They exist in Bhuvar Loka, but they're able to come into here. They're made of different low frequency lights, and some are made of sounds also. They lost their Bhuta body, Pancha Bhuta body, and then they have become a single Bhut, which is light. And Pishach are like really like, all the frustrated people in this world are going to become Pishach. So if you have a long and meaningless corporate career as a human resource, you'll be frustrated when you die. There's a good likelihood of you becoming Pishach. I'm not even kidding. But don't worry, you can say Mahavir, Mahavir and save yourself.
नासे रोग हरे सब पीड़ा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा.
There is a formula for health. Dream of Hanuman and say, when you have pain of any kind, without a stop, you say, Hanumat Bira, 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 and then start making it mentally. Just think of the affected area, whatever you have, Rog or Pida, wherever you have. Keep saying Hanumat Bira, Hanumat Bira, Hanumat Bira. Keep chanting that powerful mantra at it. And you imagine Hanuman is blessing you. You have to dream Hanuman is there. You sit with Hanuman and you chant this, and then Hanuman will just point at that place. It'll get cured in the dream. You can go to sleep chanting Hanumat Bira, Hanumat Bira, Hanumat Bira, Hanumat Bira, Hanumat Bira. Nirantar, okay? Nirantar jap karne se, this is what is going to happen. That's what it means.
Yeah.
Say unstoppable. What is Nirantar? No gap.
No gap.
Antar is gap. Hanumat Bira, 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 Hanumat Bira. You won't fall sick after that. Whatever sickness you have will get dissolved by Hanumat Bira's name. So yeah. It's a great technique.
I had tried this.
You tried it once?
You had taught me this before.
One of the earlier podcasts.
No, you like when I was learning Hanuman Gada, you had taught me this.
Okay.
So I had recently gotten injured. My hamstring was pulled or something. But that night there was some pain and some, especially it had been pulled from my right. So I was just chanting this.
You should get happy when you have pain because you can chant Hanumat Bira.
Yeah.
I'm so happy when I have pain. I'm like Hanumat Bira, Hanumat Bira, Hanumat Bira, Hanumat Bira, Hanumat Bira, Hanumat Bira. There's no space for another thought.
Yeah.
Only Hanumat Bira, Hanumat Bira, Hanumat Bira, Hanumat Bira. You'll be like, where's the pain after some time? It won't be there.
So the next one is Sankat te Hanuman chudave, man kram bachan dhyana jo lave.
Whoever controls his man kram vachan means your mind, that means your thoughts, your kram, which is your deeds, and vachan is your words. Your thoughts, deeds and words. If you can control this, then read the first line.
Sankat te Hanumana chudave.
Then whatever sankat you have, Hanuman will take you out from. No. You have to be, your words, your thoughts and your actions should be in your control. You have to train enough for that. How do you think this discipline is going to come to you? You need to be in a Gurukulam, otherwise you can't do this on your own without a guru, okay? You have to follow the strict discipline to be able to control your thoughts, your words and your deeds. And anybody who gains that control, Hanuman will make sure that he doesn't get any sankat. Before the sankat comes, Hanuman would have got you out of it. Okay, that's what it is. That's Hanuman's promise. And Tulsidas heard that promise and he's put it in these lines, very beautiful lines. There's a promise for you. Please have control on your thoughts, your words and your deeds. Don't do whatever you want. It has to be within a frame. What are we doing together? Find out with other people. Stick to that frame. Don't get out of that frame. If you get out of that frame, then first of all, sankats come when you get out of that frame. But when you're in that frame, then Hanuman will make sure no sankat comes to you. Your actions, your thoughts and your words. You can't be out of control. And Hanuman will take you out of any sankat. Like he lifted my car out with his one breath. Actually, even his finger is not required. Maybe his breath. And the car will come out. My teacher is also, one of my teachers, very big Hanuman Bhakt. He's also extremely strong. Like another teacher, he's not my Hanuman Gada teacher, but he's my Tamil Siddha teacher. That guy can shake things at a distance. Just he feels that Hanuman is behind me. He'll breathe and something there will shake with his breath. If you think Kachra, you'll not have Hanuman's Sharan, is what is explained in this.
सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा.
Par means transcendent or beyond. Beyond everybody is the Tapasvi Raja Ram. Why is he called Tapasvi Raja? Because he gave up his kingdom and still he was a king. Even living in the forest. Sab par Ram Tapasvi Raja, फिर किनके काज.
तिनके काज
तिनके काज
सकल तुम साजा.
हाँ. So you are always taking care of the work of the transcendent Tapasvi Raja Ram. So here the dream is that the Tapasvi Raja Ram has certain needs, and if you start worrying about those needs, and you can dream up Ram as the Tapasvi Raja, and then you can ask him, Ramji, what can I do for you? Give him some water, do his seva, press his feet, fan him, whatever you do. Hanuman will be there smiling because you did service of Sri Ram. Okay? This is the dream. If you can get into this dream, then you will be always protected in that world. How intensely can you dream this? Then you go to your corporate boss and you can say, I quit my job because I am going to serve Ram, and you can leave. And then you'll figure out something. Every day you do service of Ram. Whatever he may need, whatever Sita Mata may need, whatever Lakshman may need, anything, you be ready to do. Sri Ram blessed the squirrel also. Squirrel brought a stone in his mouth, saying, I also want to contribute towards the building of Ram Setu. And Sri Ram accepted the stone, and then he put it onto the sea and it was floating. He took the squirrel and stroked it with his 3 fingers. That's why squirrels have that stripe, they say. Have you seen squirrels? Indian squirrels have stripes.
Yes.
Whereas foreign squirrels don't have. So they say that is Sri Ram's finger marks on the squirrel. His token of love for what? Small stone. Okay, even if you bring a small stone to serve Sri Ram, it's okay. You don't have to be capable of any big service. If nothing, you can fan him. If nothing, you can press his feet. If nothing, you can get some water for him. Anything, you can get his padukas for him so that he doesn't hurt his feet when he's walking in the jungle. You can give him the gift of a stick, because dandam dashagunam. You can clean his arrows. You can sharpen his arrows. You can do so many things for Sri Ram. No? Wipe his bow. So many things you can do in your dream. You do whatever Sri Ram would need in his ashram, you sit and do. Every day you sit and dream this up. If you're able to do that, then, magic will happen in your life. This is not how people think of Ram. They just want to put some flower and run in the temple. Yeah. No commitment. Okay, what's next?
और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे
Hmm.
सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे.
Manorath. So, Rath means chariot. Okay. Manorath is desires that are royal, that will come in a chariot. You should bring such desires to Ram. Not मेरी पड़ोसी लड़की मुझे मिल जाए हनुमान, ऐसे नहीं. ठीक है. You have to bring something royal, something a king would want for his citizens. What is that? Social change, improvement, fixing broken systems like education system and medical care system, and so many things are broken and it's not being fixed in our social system, and the way we explain sex to children is like we don't use it. This is a Manorath. It's common, royal chariot. You care about the people. So I come with Manorath. Amit Phal Pave. Amit means without limits. Unlimited fruits you will get for your Manorath. So it will go and transform the world, whatever Manoraths you have. And I don't have one or two Raths, I have an army of Raths, Manoraths, that I can shoot towards. So you think of your Manorath as a warrior in a chariot like Arjun Maharathi. And that Manorath is going forward. And you say, Hanuman, you be on my flag, you be on my chariot. You think you are Arjun, the Maharathi, and this is your Manorath, and Hanuman is on your flag. Even current's arrows can't do anything to you. Because Hanuman is there. You'll get Amit Phal. It's a promise. Hanuman has made this promise. Come with the real Manorath. Okay. Royal chariot of desire. Wanting good for people like a warrior. It's not you and your selfish, I, me, myself. Hanuman is not bothered. Do something amazing.
चारों युग प्रताप परताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा.
So in the four yugas, your glory is spread, and you are always the most famous light in this world. The light of knowledge to go towards Sri Ram, or as he's going to come in the next avatar as Kalki. Hanuman will be there also. In all the four yugs, he is there to serve Vishnu, and whatever form he comes, Hanuman is going to be there. And he's the only light. So you should understand that, always look to Hanuman, because he is Gyan Gun Sagar. For a light of knowledge, always look to Hanuman.
So the last one for today. साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुआरे.
So sadhu is a very specific meaning, okay? Sadhus are the ones who are trying to get siddhis. They are sadhaks. They have left everything else and they are only after this Devi's siddhis, Ashta Siddhi, which Sita Mata she gave to Hanuman. So when we worship Hanuman, we also get those siddhis. So sadhus are the ones who are going after these. These 8 siddhis are Ma Siddhidatri. She wanted to go and become one with Shiva. That's how Ardhanari happened. She's like, I have you, but I want to be you. I want to be in you. And Shiva said, only siddhis can be in me, nothing else, because I am Siddheshwar. So she said, I will become the 8 siddhis and I will come inside you. So then Shiva taught her the 8 Yamala Tantras and she could merge into him. And that's the origin of Ma Siddhidatri. So she's the one who gives siddhis. And of course, Janaki Ma or Sita, she was also Siddhidatri. So she gave the 8 Siddhis to Hanuman. Okay, so the one who worships Sita Ma as well, and Durga Ma as well, and Ardhanari as well, is the one who is sadhu. And a Sant is the one who wants, who lives as if everything has ended and everything is new again. Okay, so it is Sama plus Ant, Sant. Okay, everything that you see it as the destruction of what it was and the production of something new. That's how you see it. So these are sadhus and sants. Sadhu sang ke tum rakhware. So if you are sincere about the siddhis, or if you are living as if everything is born new from the womb of Devi every moment, if you are a sant or if you are a sadhu, Hanuman will protect you. If you wear the base of a sadhu, he will not protect you. Okay. If you are a nautanki sadhu, he will not protect you. To be a real sadhu, a real sant, then he'll protect you.
So Asur Nikandan Rama Dulare. Asur Nikandan.
Asur Nikandan. So Asur ko marta hai na. There are many Asurs, you know. Like in the I was reading in this one Mudgal Puran. I was reading, the names of the Asurs are cool like that. Ganesh kills 8 kinds of Asurs. And jealousy is one Asur, ego is one Asur, anger is one Asur, Krodhasur. Okay, so everybody has Asurs inside them. Hanuman kills your Asuric nature. When you become a sadhu or a sant, then you don't have this Asuric nature anymore. Hanuman kills it. Asur Nikandan, Ram Dulare. And you become, he is the beloved of Sri Ram. Sri Ram loves nobody like he loves Hanuman. I would say not even his wife. Although he did love her, Hanuman's love for him was very pure. And so, you know how it is, right? Hanuman goes to Sita Mata and says, why are you putting this red sindoor? And she says, because Sri Ram likes it. He's like, really? And she puts sindoor on his whole body and goes. It's like an innocent child's love, you know. It's very cute the way Hanuman loves Sri Ram. So Sri Ram finds it very astonishing and wants to laugh, you know. Like that. He's very innocent. All the questions he asks are so from the heart that Sri Ram's heart is won over. Okay, so that's called Ram Dulare. And you will also become Ram Dulara if you kill all the Asurs in your mind with Hanuman's grace. And you be like an innocent child in front of Sri Ram. He will also take care of you. But you have to be like that. You have to be like Hanuman, man. He thought he can eat the sun. You have to be audacious in your goals. Only a child is audacious. As you become an adult, you're not audacious anymore. But I dream audaciously even now. Doesn't matter if I'm 50 years old. My dreams are audacious. I'm like, how can we make this better? And it's like that. So that's how we learn. The stupid people who think they can do ridiculous things are the ones who do it. And they are usually Hanuman bugs. So that's what this whole thing is saying. You have to be a serious sadhu and sant. Then Hanuman will protect you. Be hungry. Be hungry for the Ashtamaha Siddhi. Be hungry to renew everything as if it's like whatever is there is not going to last. It's being born every moment. You have to notice this about the world. Every moment is a chance to make things again afresh, to render things again afresh. Okay? For many people this might be abstract. So you learn yoga. You start learning yoga, or you learn Hanuman Gada. Kunal will teach you basics, and it's under my guidance only. So you'll get some good basics. Then you can be sadhu sant.
So the first chopai today is Ashtasiddhi Navnidhi ke data, Asbar Deen Janaki Mata.
So the Ashtasiddhi are the gifts from Devi only. So it can be given only by Devi. And Sita, Janaki gave these gifts to Hanuman for his valor, his commitment, his loyalty. She gave him the Ashtasiddhi as a gift because she knew that in Hanuman's hands it won't be misused. The Ashtasiddhi can be misused also. These are great powers. So this is telling you something, that you should always receive it from Sita Mata. You also. You are also only going to get it from Sita Mata, not from Sri Ram, not from Hanuman.
Yeah. This is to answer your question also. Like one person
what is
was
the question?
asking in the comments, can you explain about Ashtasiddhi, and is Hanuman Gada the practice of Ashtasiddhi? Like, can someone get Ashtasiddhi using Hanuman Gada?
People get Ashtasiddhi purely by Devi's grace. If she's happy with you, she's tickled by the adventure that you lived as your life, then she'll give you the Ashtasiddhi. You can't get it in any other way. Not by sitting safely and saying, I will practice meditation here and feel entitled to results. You won't get it when you live in your rat's hole. You have to come out of that. Okay? There's nothing, no Ashtasiddhi inside your house, let me tell you. Devi is outside, the nature. We are touching Devi now, we're touching Bhudevi. And Rashmi Devi is raining on us through the leaves, Somebody forwarded something to me saying this light is most healthy for us. The one that gets filtered through leaves and falls on us.
Lovely.
Yeah. And it feels like in the middle of the hot summer, we're still in an AC.
Yeah. Feels like a massage.
No. We're so nice here. Like, amazing. Just a few meters away, 100 meters away, there is harsh sun.
Yeah.
But here, nothing.
Yeah.
No matter, even if it gets 12 o'clock, we are protected by Devi's two hands like this. You have to see this. You have to see how we are held in this space, as if we are privileged guests. Yeah, even this thing is like a room, can you see?
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't it beautiful? So we get a lot of things outside, you can't sit in your room. Your room can never look like this. Your room can never have this kind of lighting. It's just not possible. Okay?
Yeah.
But that's how he jumped. Jumping, man. How far can he jump, man?
Yeah. Yeah.
So every day I dream of jumping like Hanuman, and I practice long jumps. And this is very important for us to train in Hanuman Gada, so you can jump long and smash it. People should not imagine that you got launched in such a projectile fashion. They can't imagine, right? See these bamboo trees?
Yeah.
How they're going?
Yeah.
Can you see this?
Yeah.
And that's the elliptical orbit in which we'll have to be able to jump over somebody's head, across into somebody. The more you practice your jumping muscles, it comes into the Gada.
Yeah.
So that's this kind of siddhis. We are like small monkeys here trying to imitate Hanuman. But we know what is our level. So as they say in Maharashtra, Chaddit rights. So I am in my chaddis, you be in your chaddis. Let us not try to fit Hanuman's chaddis, we cannot fit. Okay. But then if I get like, for me, like, I know I can never be like Hanuman. And it's not needed in this world. If you're even like 0.00001% of Hanuman's stage, if you get even 1%, 0.00001% of Hanuman's stage, you'll still be the greatest human being alive. That's how Hanuman is. That's how I see Hanuman. And I'm like, you just like blow some wind on my side, it's enough. Or just look at me and smile, it's enough. That light that comes from your eyes is enough for me. then I'll be the Hanuman among men, among humans.
Yeah, divine light. Like so the next one is Ram Rasayan Tumhare Pasa, Sada Raho Raghupati Ke Dasa.
You know what a rasayan is?
Chemical, usually.
No, it's like a medicine that's prepared from. Rasayan means that you've taken the rasa or the juice out of many herbs and you mixed it together to form this healing concoction. It's a concoction. Ram Rasayan Tumhari Pasa. What do you think you make Ram Rasayan from?
From Ram.
How do you extract the essence of Rama? From his Nama Bija, Rama. Okay? Hanuman is always like Ram, 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 Ram. Shiva said that one time repetition of Ram is equal to reading Sahasranama of Vishnu once. It's equivalent benefit to that. So whatever benefit Palashruti is given in Sahasranama of Vishnu, you're getting it each time you say Ram. So that's the rasayan. If you go on repeating Ram Nam, but people don't do it. They see some problem and they're like fighting like dogs instead of saying Ram. Yeah. And really, if you do it with bhakti, then it will work. Okay.
Yeah.
You just can't say like Ram 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 without. That's not rasayan. Just repeating it like a parrot won't do. If you don't feel an atheist doing this, it will not work for you. Because you really need to have bhakti for Ram. You need to really feel it. You need to feel that, yeah, I need Ram. I don't need anything else. That's all I need.
Yeah.
If I have this beautiful Ramya Bija, Ram, it is the most beautiful Bija mantra, Ram. It'll make you glow from inside if you repeat Ram. But without feeling anything, if you say Ram, 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 and then you make Ram, Ram art, like this picture is entirely made from writing Ram. Without the feeling and with the feeling, you can see in the picture only. The quality of your work, that's very important. Okay? The quality of your work, whether it's done with Ram or is done without Ram, you can see. You may be a great artist, but you will not have it. Like I gave one of my tracks to. Okay, so Ram Rasayan Tumhare Pasa, Sada Raho Raghupati Ke Dasa. Do you know what a big person you have to be to give Hanuman a blessing? Tulsidas gave. He said, I am only not taking everything from you. I am giving you this blessing. That may you always be the servant of Sri Ram. Nothing makes Hanuman happier. It's like every time somebody reads Hanuman Chalisa, they bless Hanuman. No? Sada Raho Raghupati Ke Dasa. It's a blessing. If somebody gave me that blessing, I'll be like, thank you so much. I'll be full of gratitude. Because that's what I want to be. Yeah, I can understand how Hanuman will feel when Tulsidas has said a lot of things. He's praised Hanuman, etc. But he gave him a blessing. So Tulsidas is no ordinary guy. And because of him, so many of us have given Hanuman a blessing. And because of our blessing, Hanuman is Sada Raghupati Ke Dasa, which is great. That's the chopai.
तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे.
So that means if I sing your bhajan, and what does bhajan mean? It means to fill with divine light. To fill people with divine light. That's what it means, bhajan. To fill bha into jan, bhajan. Okay. That means music. If you're playing music to Hanuman with devotion, and he's saying this because Hanuman is a great musician, he appreciates really good music. He'll come and sit and listen if you sing bhajans. If you sing bhajans that Hanuman sang to Ram, and there are a few like that.
Yeah.
If you sing those are called Tumhare Bhajan. Hanuman's bhajan. Bhajans composed by Hanuman to Rama. If you can sing them, then that will take you straight to Ram. And Janam Janam ki kya?
Dukh bisarave.
Bisrave. The sorrow and suffering that you carried for not generations, but for births will be removed when your bhajan reaches Ram's ears. Very clear. Which are these bhajans sung by Hanuman? One of them is called Tarak Mantra.
Okay.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. 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 It's called Tarak Mantra because it takes you across the river. It helps you to cross. You can use this mantra even to swim well. If you want to swim across Kaveri, you can use this mantra. It'll take you across. You want to get across your marriage and divorce and whatever problems you had. If you want to go across it all easily, instead of smoking a joint, you say Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Okay, sit and do this bhajan. And it's so beautiful, man. This bhajan is so beautiful.
Yeah, yes.
That's one of them. I know many more, but we'll teach our students. Shri Ram. But this is good for everyone to start with. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. 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 Get into it, okay? Just sit and chant it yourself. I don't care if you can't sing. I don't care if you can't play an instrument. This is very simple. Anybody can do it. Just try to imitate what I did, okay? The more you imitate what I did here, the more you chant Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, you'll find that you can swim across anything. If you've ever been in the water, you know you don't travel far with each stroke. But with each of the Tarak Mantra, it's like one paddle you keep doing in the water, like doing a dog paddle in the water. Slowly, 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 kicking. You'll cross a Kaveri also. In your mind, you keep singing it. You can't sing when you're swimming. But it's the same when you can't sing when you're being faced with a tough situation. Whatever it is. You've been falsely accused of something, or you've been arrested for the wrong thing, or you got a heart attack, or something happened. Or somebody had a big accident, and whatever happens, you want to get across that, start the japa then. Don't give in to any emotion. Just start the japa. Shri Ram, Jai Jai Ram. That's it. One of my students is a big bhakt of Ram, and her two children climbed up a tree house, and that was a very old tree house. It hadn't been maintained. And like a machan was there. They climbed up the machan, and then she saw them falling like fruit from the tree because they both fell through the machan. First thing that came to her mind is Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. She used the Tarak Mantra to just take them to hospital, make sure everything's alright. Kids are fine today. Imagine if she had reacted like a regular person, atheist. You guys are not ready for what life can throw at you. You think there's no difficulty going to come because you got in your cushy apartment and can order Swiggy. But shit happens in everyone's life. Devi will do that to wake you up. It's a favor she does. Devi gives you stuff. She gives you problems for you to figure your way out, for you to remember her and figure a way out. Otherwise you'll forget about Devi and you can just watch Netflix all your life, right? Why need Devi? Why need Sri Ram? Why need any of this? Okay? Nothing can happen to a Ram Bhakt. Nothing. We are so persistent. Ram Bhakts are so persistent. They'll not give up till it's done. The Ram Mandir was built by generations of people not giving up in Ayodhya. Okay. Ram Bhakts don't give up, that's it. And we can face anything. With this one Tarak mantra, you don't need to have any kind of initiation in this mantra. And one of the traditions that my father used to follow
is Antakal Raghubar Par Jai.
Hmm.
Antakal Raghubar Pur Jai.
Raghubarpur.
Yes.
That is Vaikuntha.
Jaha Janma Hari Bhakta Kahai.
You'll be reborn in Vaikuntha if you're a Ram Bhakt. Yes. It has reference to the Ram Bhajan. So if you are doing this Tarak mantra regularly, when you die also you do the Tarak mantra and die. And you will take a new birth as a Hari Bhakt in Vaikuntha. You will not be born on this earth. Yeah, that's what it means.
What is Vaikuntha?
It's where Vishnu stays. It's Srihari's kingdom. You'll get birth in his kingdom. There's only Ram Rajya there, nothing else. You're fed up of this earth, then you stay Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, and then when you die, you will not be born here. You'll be born in Vaikuntha.
और देवता चित्त न धरई हनुमत से सब सुख करे सर्व सुख करे.
This is advice for all the idiot people who keep worshipping 100 gods. Like, I have made this Hanuman Chalisa. I have made it in 40 verses. I am now putting in a verse, you idiots, that you don't need any other god. You please focus on Hanuman. Don't jump from here on the new next trend of god that comes. Because Navratri आएगा तो देवी की भक्ति करो, शिवरात्रि आएगा शिव की भक्ति करो, then कुछ आएगा कुछ और की भक्ति करो. You dig a well in 200 places, nothing deep enough to get water. So Tulsidas is saying, why don't you stick to Hanuman Bhakti for some time? Do this one thing. That's what he means. That you can get every sukh from Hanuman only. Like you're doing it for your selfish reasons, right? All your selfish reasons will be fulfilled and then only Hanuman will give you Hanuman. Okay, so you start with Hanuman. End is also Hanuman, start is also Hanuman. And don't go anywhere else. Don't go God shopping is what Tulsidas is saying. And he's right. You shouldn't go God shopping. It's your Ishta Devata that comes to protect you all the time, right? Ishta Devata is the Devata that likes you. You're sitting and listening to these Hanuman Chalisa podcasts because Hanuman likes you. Hanuman is your Ishta Devata because Hanuman likes, not because you like Hanuman. Okay? If Hanuman likes you, the secrets will be revealed to you somehow. If he doesn't like you, there will be nothing taught to you. You'll just go around Hanuman, Hanuman, Hanuman. And you'll get nothing. You won't even be able to lift a gada. You will be the gada who says that Hanuman doesn't have gada.
So the next one, Guruji, it is Sankat Kate Mite Sab Pida Jo Sumire Hanumat Balbira.
Sumire means to go on remembering. Okay? You have to go on remembering Hanuman as Balbira, which is a powerful warrior. If you see Hanuman as a powerful warrior, knocking off the heads of Rakshas, kicking them in the chest, jumping over, throwing them, if you see him doing that kind of thing in your mind, if you dream of it, I'm not explaining again what's dream. If you dream of it, then Sankat Mite, then what else?
Sankat Kate Mite Sab Pida.
Mite Sab Pida. If you have any kind of difficulties and pain, you keep imagining that Hanuman is fighting his way through it for you. Think of Hanuman as Balbira, smashing the head of your enemies into the ground, finishing all the obstacles that you have, and you keep on remembering Hanuman in this form. Then your problems will be gone. If you don't know dreaming, then you please watch the first episode. This is Hanuman. If I see an obstacle, I'll say, Hanuman is standing with me. Every time I wrestle, I'll feel Hanuman is lifting you. And Hanuman lifts him. Even the 140 kg. Then I lifted my car out of the ditch, which I explained in the last episode. I just thought of Hanuman. So Hanuman, give me strength. Hanuman Balbira, bomb, out. Use Hanuman to get out of your difficulties. Learn from him. How would Hanuman solve this problem? It's a different version of what would Jesus do. What would Jesus do, man? What can he do? He'll give love and kindness. But Hanuman will pluck that thing out and throw it and smash it. So you need Hanuman Balbira form, okay? Not Bira beer, okay? Don't be confused. Okay.
Yeah. Bira has a monkey on it.
I know, to confuse people.
Yeah.
Follow.
Jai 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 Hanuman Gosai.
Jai.
Krupa Karo Guru Dev Ki Nai.
So this is for all the people who want Hanuman to teach them. Right? Gosai is the one who has conquered all his senses. Go means senses. Okay? And so Gosai is somebody who's conquered all their senses. Call him Jitendra, the one who has won over the senses. Same meaning, Gosai. So Jai 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 Hanuman Gosai. And you say Kripa Karo means please be compassionate on me and give me blessings, bless me like a guru would bless me. So that means you're asking Hanuman to teach you. Okay, this is the mantra if you want Hanuman to teach you. Jai 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 Hanuman Gosai Kripa Karo Gurudev Ki Nai. You can pray this to Hanuman every day. And he'll teach you. The mantra is Jai 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 Hanuman Gosai. Specifically 3 Jais. Jai Jai Jai. Let me win over the 3 gunas. Rajas, Tamas and Sattva. Jai 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 Hanuman Gosai. And the 5 senses go. Gosai. Let me win over the 3 gunas and the 5 senses. And teach me. When this happens, you teach me. Just like a guru would teach me. And you're asking him to teach you like a guru would teach you. And what that means is that give me a difficulty and then teach me how to come out of it. And then I'll report to you every day. And then you'll teach me how to get out of it better. You let me figure it out. If I can't figure it out, you'll tell me. This is Gurukulam system, no spoon feeding, okay? So don't expect Hanuman to spoon feed you when you ask him to teach you like a guru. Gurus don't spoon feed you. They put you, they throw you in the water and then say, swim. First you have to overcome your panic. When you stop panicking, you'll be like, I'm ready. I'm ready to learn how to move my hands and legs actually. Okay, now you watch.
जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई.
This is for the people who are so attached that they can't let go. That's called bandhana. Caught. There's also runanu bandhana. We're tied up with a interjan birth vendetta. All that shit will go. All your karmic bondage will go if you read Hanuman Chalisa 100 times. That's it. But you have to dream Hanuman Chalisa 100 times like I taught you. Not just read it, okay? Satbar means 100 times. That's it. People are like, I will do 40 times per day for 40 days. That's 40 into 40. 1600 times. No need. Jo satbar paat kar koi छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई. You want that mahasukh? You have to do this. Read it 100 times. You'll be mahasukhi, like me. You'll be relaxed. Somebody was telling me, I just want to be able to smile like you. I'm like, that is very good vision to have. But you have to sort out your whole life before you can do that. You can't just smile like me. Then you're an actor. I'm not an actor. I have real joy. Okay, because I read Hanuman Chalisa more than 100 times.
जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा
Hmm.
होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा.
Oh, Gaurisha is Shiva. Gaurish. Gaurika is Gaurish.
Hmm.
So, Shiva is the Sakshi for this. Sakshi means the witness for this promise. What is the promise?
जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा. होय सिद्धि.
Hoye Siddhi means he will become a Siddha. He will have Siddhis. Whoever reads this will have Siddhis. And the Sakshi for it is Shiva himself. Shiva will make sure that it's done because he has been a witness to this. That means he's given his word that this is true. So Shiva has given his word that this is true. That those who read this will get Siddhis. Great. You will become a Siddha, means you can heal people also. Siddhi is also healing. It means many things, this word Siddhi.
तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा
Hmm.
की जयनाथ हृदय महाडेरा.
Tulsidas says that I will always be Hari's servant, Chela. Then?
की जयनाथ हृदय महाडेरा.
Give me place in your heart, he's asking Sri Hari. Dera means shelter. Give me shelter in your heart, he said. I always want to be your servant. Give me shelter in your heart. This line is only for himself, but you can also ask. A lot of people put their own name instead of Tulsidas. Don't do that. They'll put their own name. They think this is a blank for them to put their own name. Pashupati Sada Tera Chela. No. Give this to Tulsidas. Give this prayer like how Tulsidas gave a blessing to Hanuman. We give a blessing to Tulsidas when we read.
What does की जयनाथ mean?
Kijiye.
की जयनाथ.
कीजिए नाथ हृदय
हृदय में
डेरा दीजिए मेरे को.
Okay.
That's what it is.
पवन तनय संकट हरन मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुर भूप.
Surbhub means the most glorious among the devas. So Pavan Tanay is son of Pavan Putra, Hanuman only. Sankat Haran. I have explained how you can get rid of your Sankat by seeing Hanuman as Balbira. That's how you get rid of Sankat. So he's called Sankat Haran. If you're doing Smaran of Hanuman as Balbira, you will get rid of Sankat. So he's called Sankat Haran. Pavan Tanay is Sankat Haran.
Mangal Murti Roop.
Mangal Murti Roop. So Mangal means auspicious. You, in your auspicious form, Ram, Lakhan, Sita, Sahit. So you have seen those statues, Ram, Lakshman, Sita and Hanuman standing like this. You want all that in your heart. Hriday Base Surbhup. Greatest of devas, you please stay in my heart like this. Nice, no? Nice. Very nice. Hanuman keeps Ram, Sita, Lakshman in his heart. You keep Hanuman in your heart. Then you've already kept Ram. That means Ram, Lakhan, Sita, Sahit means this. Sorry, my mistake. It's not that statues. It's Ram, Lakhan, Sita, Sahit. When he opens his heart, that is the Mangal Murti.
Oh.
So you keep that Mangal Murti in your heart.
Oh, okay.
Huh? Hanuman keeps Ram, Lakshman, Sita in their heart. You keep Hanuman in your heart. That means Ram, Lakshman, Sita are also in your heart. Mast hai. No place for drama when you have Rama.